Hi everyone, right, we started to cut trees down like this, but it didn't last long, so we decided to get the big boys in. Right, for those eco-warriors who are worried about this and killing the environment, we're actually very much in support of the environment. We're very much growing organic food. We're going to replace these trees with orchards and really bring sort of nutrient food to our family on the site we've got, which is about 3/4 of an acre. Now these are also storm damaged as well. The storm that came, Storm Dara, actually pushed one right onto our roof, that one there actually, and a few more were bending over and broken, and there's broken bits, and it dinted and did damage to the roof, so this has to go. Now you see there it says Austin Wilkin Demolition. That if you want something demolished in the UK, you must get Austin Wilkinson Demolition, best demolition firm there is, without doubt. And he's got these wicked grabbers. So if you look at this grabber here, it is basically almost like a dinosaur on you know, tearing away at things. Now some of these trees, we started with chainsaws and we're trying to get things down. There was no way we could have gone up to the tops and cut them down without a professional firm coming in, so this was the quickest way to do it, and they did come down in a very quick time. Now these are the trees we pushed through. Some of the storm damaged ones were there, so we could get through to the other side because it was very close. I'm very close to the house there, so what we find here is he's got through, and now he's got to move all the trees to the other side. And you'll see the big pile we make at the end. But he's pulling these out, and these were so easy to take out. They were extremely easy to take out because, of course, they've been rocked in the storm and a bit of damage and everything. But they also don't seem to have a massive root. So that's the missus complaining that I'm filming her, as always. And you'll see the build behind us. That's the build we're doing. So bit by bit now he's starting to pile them up over there. We have to keep them slightly off because of the dike, and the reason we'd like to have cleared these is because now the view out of there is much better, and that is where we're going to plant more flowers, more sort of like attract some wildlife and that now of course we're going to grass seed all of this, so that's what I'm going to do in the next few days. But you see this here, we had a willow. Now this hasn't killed this tree, we haven't pulled a tree down, it's just one of its branches coming off, but it is very large, and it's hanging over the neighbour's garden and basically right over the neighbour's shed. So if it came, you know, and it sways something chronic, it really sways, so in any storm. So we thought it's best, and the neighbour wanted it down as well, so it's best to bring this down. But if you look, it's connected to the bottom of the tree, and there's another 4 or 5 massive trunks coming out of the same tree there, and the same cluster, so we've got plenty there. And we call this Old Man Willow. I don't know if you can see just there. So this used to be all enclosed there. It was all enclosed by ivy. You couldn't get through. We've been clearing this. We've taken as little or as less trees as we can out, but as you see, it was really struggling to go, so we had to start twisting it off. We tried chainsawing it, we tried all sorts. This thing was a bugger. We actually wanted to use that big bit there as an inglenook beam, but it was just not going to chainsaw, and it was not going to do this. We didn't have powerful enough equipment. So basically Austin there, he twists it and pulls it until it comes out, and you can see it doesn't pull the root system out. It's all there, still ready, and this is where he starts to twist up to try and get it to done. So of course, and then further down we had to, by order of sort of the council, when we bought this off the council, it's an old farm that we bought off the council, they needed these trees down because it was overgoing the neighbours' trees. So now we've got to try and get rid of them, try and burn them somehow. I have no idea, but here's the actual finished thing. So we have here us all, and we're going to now grass seed that, and all of that wood is going to become lumber for our log fires. And that's the dike there. So the dike is now clear, because it has to be clear there, and we're going to get that all seeded and lawnmower it and everything, and we've now got to go through all of that wood. So what do you think to that, guys? Subscribe below and like. I normally do samurai things here, but just wanted you guys to keep up to date on what I was doing, and I hope you enjoyed. That's where we're going to be growing veg, by the way. That's the veg patch, and there's a little orchard patch on the other side, and there's even more tomatoes right down the bottom. But if you're on my channel, you've seen that before. So for my subscribers, this is just a quick update to show you why I've not been updating or doing videos this week, and I hope you enjoy it. Leave your comments below, and I look forward to reading them.